Good to see you.
So, Sam, have you given any thought to what I asked regarding Cora?
Keeping her in the lodge like a prisoner instead of letting her roam free? The answer's still no.
You know I didn't mean it that way. I was merely suggesting that you allow Mateo look after her. Perhaps even have him continue Cora's education.
Being out there with me is a better education than any book. Haven't you ever considered how she feels about all this?
We both want the same thing, Sam. We want her to remain safe.
The only way I can be sure Cora's gonna be safe is if she stays with me. Sorry, Sam. Pre-check complete. We're good. Nothing like hitting orbit. Wow, look at that. Set of stars. Landing gear's ready.
Does see what wonders of life.
It is impossible to imagine what this looked like before the Colony War. What a waste.
New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Not here to make your fortune out in the fields then, huh? Suit yourself. But there's no bot named Kaiser around. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got... But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren. His white whale. But it's... That's where I recognize that insignia. Red Devils. Yeah, Ahab's. So, sounds like you can wander around out there, hunting your bot. Little old white whale of your very own. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what I know about this. Going rate's a little steep. What can I do for you? Change your mind? I'm listening. I hear you. I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay? I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Okay.
I was gonna let her back in.
If you were done, you mind if I get back to things? I mean, great for him, but that won't keep acetylene in our tanks. And honestly, would you be able to tell if a Terramorph was attacking outside? Sorry. Pleasure doing business. So, last thing. For my
Fucking
rough
douche.
eyes open too. Oh, give Ahab a Kaiser.
There it is.
Well, this has certainly seen better days.
Oh, fuck me. Oh shit.
This place used to be a repair facility for mechs back during the war. Now we butcher them.
Finest supplies on the planet. Ah, so they're heat leeches, wasn't it? Those little stowaways are everywhere on this rock. Suck the power out of a pen light if you let them. But a microcell. You could probably Frankenstein one together using our fabrication system here, but... Oh, so... I just brace for a little sticker shock. Wouldn't have lasted real long here, doing what we do without a top-notch fabrication system. So long as you've got the specs, it should, but finding materials up to the task. Though, if you think you can actually manage something like that, I'm willing to make you a deal. I'll point you towards the juiciest harvest site, spots where you should be able to find quality. But in return, any excess materials you collect, you sell to me. Save us from risking our necks on another run out there. Then let me just mark.
Not here to be your friend. Here to cut up
It's
mess.
good that something of value can come from those old mechs.
it that is said about one man's junk? There is so much junk. It is difficult to recall how that goes. Probably best not to think too long about what Ecliptic will be doing with anything they salvage. Will you be making something for me as well?
Get out, dumbass.
Battery accepted. Operational power levels restored. Analyzing. Residual damage detected. Impact shielding. Visual systems. Damage within acceptable limits. Thank you for your aid. I must resume my mission. Major Sanon will have to wait. Although previous attempts to disarm the weapon have been unsuccessful, additional support may allowing me to leave. Excellent. Follow me. use it as a weapon. This means Unit 90 standard procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost. No quarter. Very well.
Oh, you bitch.
Hope wherever you store that the smell will not be an issue. You can't hope to win.
Put your nose out there, bitch. Hey, you dumbass. Thank you.
Awaiting your orders, Captain.
Locked in and ready for liftoff.
Hello.
Goodbye. Should be up here. Wait. Oh, there's one right there too. I need one more spice. Can't do anything more there. What do I need? Outpost engineering. Come on, stupid. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Miss Morgan?
Sarah, please.
Is something amiss?
Good work dealing with those merchants in
Back
Freestar's
to it then.
base.
Oh, yeah?
Ah, you bastard. Okay, I did put him in there. Ooh.
I read your report. They said thanks. Good job.
Good job. That's it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Although, you might want to run your reports through a spell check first. But that's all.
Oh my god.
Until you stay here.
But I'm still pretending I'm one. Hell.
Orbital insertion completed.
What? Constellation vessel. Sam? Sam, is that you? I could use a little help if you're not too busy.
Even without life, there is the potential for beauty.
Inside the facility.
Tries to make me run all the fuck around.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanan, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, guys. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion. Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinium. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the problem... What we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on, I'll walk you through what we're thinking. You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asylees? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asylees were chosen to fill in the gaps. We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team, as you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asylees' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem. I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asylees. Well, so that's tricky. Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asylees' gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines, or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around. But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinium. Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinium's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there. But you need to know, Londinium, it belongs to the Terramorphs. They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
No, dumbass.
Yes?
Oh, this... You romanticize a place. Now you. Oh, you project personnel? Supplies are for project personnel only. Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working. Don't much care for Vanguard. My sister's kids live in the city. So, thank you. Yeah, they both came through okay. One science division, other's an artist. Still. Now, what was it you needed? Don't worry.
Damn, I'm back up to 155,000. I didn't want that damn thing.
Coruscant ultimately made a mistake in resurrecting.
There's the elevator. Damn, I haven't even hit an hour yet. Thought I did.
Escape trajectory plotted.
Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again. How you doing, Sweet Pea?
Well, I'm okay. But I'd be a lot better if...
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
You know me so well, Ash. So, what do you say?
Another jump down. Take that, Dad.
This world is off limits. You were advised to jump to safe harbor and... Let me check my logs. All right, you can proceed. We'll let the...
Edge.
Starting landing procedure.
You need to harvest any organic material.
I have heard of London. Anyone who has spent time in United Colonies space has, of course. Now I understand why this story persists.
Inside the barriers, double time!
Shut up.
You a casino unit?
I pride myself on knowing everyone on either that or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit. Commander Hatum. No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you. As does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinium is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other? Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the... Though I can't guarantee. I hope you all find what you... Robot, you're coming with...
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you...
Should only take a few minutes.
Percival will be schemed. All right. Head over to the armory and gear up.
Hell yeah, give me that.
Excuse me. Heard you're going out there willingly. Damn.
Shut up.
Can't chat right now.
Good, I don't want you to.
Transfers complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city.
Wait, that 24, 46.
Systems should shut themselves back down automatically.
Duly noted, Commander.
All set on your gear? Yeah, just pre-mission jitters. You hear about a place for so long, it maybe gets bigger in your head than it should. But you don't need to worry about me. I'll be all right. Then, Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now.
Hey. Fucking time is it? Just don't get in trouble.
You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Did you hear something? Shit! These things! They're all dominated! Clean them out and keep an eye out for the morph controlling them!
cannot beat me.
Sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Is that for selling later or personal use?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Oh, that one don't fit either. Okay. Let's see here. Nope, that wouldn't go in. Wait. There it is. Do you mind, bitch? Oh, you dumbass.
All Asilis samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Well, he needs to get his happy ass down here.
Samples secure.
Nice work. No. Earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Wait, what is that one? Oh, okay. Ah, okay.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Why can't you try this
No one
game?
even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian.
It's bought, remember? I own it.
All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
Damn it, come back here. Man, y'all are making them run away. Fucking assholes.
A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, have you seen this? Oh my god. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
But heat leeches infest every settlement, every corner of the settled systems. That means that every single one... Oh no.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform.
I know.
We just found out how terramorphs move between planets. Pretty Major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You
Got
could
an ad
sneak a
starting
leech
in
into a
just
city,
under
or
3
even
minutes.
multiple leeches into a place. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have... But first, you'd have to know the truth about all...
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
I know. Honestly, I wish I didn't need ads. I was gonna say, y'all better finish that motherfucker off.
Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand? Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action, and you...
I wonder where they could have gotten such an idea, deploying alien life forms as weapons.
I wouldn't be shocked to find out our team, in part, inspired the approach. But makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote, without question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis would be a success. And the timing of that one. It couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks. I think someone planned them to set all this in motion. They certainly were.
Good
Having
shit.
this answer, well, who could pull something like this off? And why?
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent...
Roger that. Kaiser?
The entrance is this way.
ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Good.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Oh shit. Wait, hold up. Okay, so that one goes there, which means that one goes there.
Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Center, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral! It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
God damn it. How many times am I gonna have to hop back up here? God damn.
Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
Yes, I am. I've always enjoyed this game. And I'm doing okay. Not too bad.
And hid it away. He killed those people to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. Condemned this whole city to death. He's
That is a disgusting way to describe describe what happened here. Someone who truly knows what it means to command, to be in charge of, and
He decided
Oh,
to sentence his
shut
own.
up.
But if the plant was used to trigger the attacks, could Faye Victus have been involved in the massacre on New Atlantis? And even if he wasn't directly involved, I guarantee.
Faye Victus is a monster of a...
But I guess we're not getting any more answers from... Kaiser, try now.
Oh, I'm working at it.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Oh, I remember this walkthrough. Come on, bitch. Yep.
Is that the sample? Concentrate fire! Shoot! Shoot!
That is the sample? Come on then. We have collective...
What is that?
It's putting out some kind of signal. Radar's lighting up. I think you're due for some company. The signal that leads out from all of those creatures, I think I can nullify it. But I'm gonna need some help. There should be some radar powered up now around the wall. You get those
Oh
out,
shit.
and I'll relay my signal through there.
Oh, fuck you. Bitch.
Connection received. Broadcasting signal.
It's working. But the thralls, they're attacking the anomaly. Percival, are you doing this?
That's not me. I'm just filling out the frequency.
We freed them, and they're helping us.
I've still got more capacity. Get to the next thing.
Ow.
One more dish, and I should be able to send it down complete.
Fuck that.
They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can. Hash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
I don't just add anybody in my Discord. I'm sorry. Gotcha. Wait, did I go the wrong direction? Because I thought it came from this way. Where the hell? Fuck it.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Look at all of you. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Ah, best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vay Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old
What? Twitch?
you
It's a bit more complicated than that.
Give me a second. I already knew that. I ain't worried about it. I know, and I appreciate it.
He needs to know. Vayvictus is alive.
Alive? He's... Vayvic? That can't be true.
Unfortunately for...
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain. Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle... But Vayvictus is the only solid lead we've got on the attack. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know. Good. We'll all meet back at Mass. Best of luck, Captain.
Pressure holding. Take off loose guard. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Are you okay, Dad? You look tired.
Yeah, you're sweet.
Okay, 152.
Your dad's just not as young as he used to be.
I'm sitting at 152, got an ad about to start.
How are you,
Mike,
Nice jump. You're right on target.
This is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete. Enjoy your... You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep... Okay. Well done.
y'all need to get out of the way. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if Mom learned anything. He's just waiting on X-rays to find out what it is, I guess.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londini, did you find what you were looking for? I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for? Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs. Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us. You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian, learning to synthesize. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a... Hardly. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hand. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing as variable. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given, and what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlais, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run. There are no heroes without a villain. And we all... It's why I had Orlais reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure it. And look at the... Isn't that preferable? With only the You're being honored only because I arranged the situation. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus Plant. I'm simply requesting one more life. I've already sent along the All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlais, after all. That is a pity, Captain. But just think about the opportunity.
Authorized personnel only.
Hello.
Your friend has to stay here.
Yes, let's.
Ugh.
Perfect timing. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against Terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew? I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it? It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sanan name than him.
Somehow, after all that has transpired, he still believes himself to be. But all it has done is further expose him for what he...
Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever. Exactly. Bring justice to everyone he's hurt. So I guess that... Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the...
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in, see if they have a preference. Then here we go.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence. But, is what I'm reading here true?
My God.
An attack? Using Terramorphs? How is it?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlais commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlais? It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use Terramorphs as weapons.
He did what? That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not lead. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sinon has not left containment for the better part of 2 days. You have evidence to back this up?
It just transformed. A Terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said...
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Cat.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vevictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake. I'm inclined to agree, Captain. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the Cabinet to ensure this can never... As such, the Cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its truth.
A sound decision, Madam President.
I'm glad you think so. So then, to our final. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major,
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics. The science division is in full agreement.
Let us hope this science division truly knows what they are doing.
Grand threats merit grand action.
Order, please. And Major Sanan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us?
What he means to say is thank...
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sanan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the team. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named CLAP. On behalf of the whole of the United Colony, this meeting is adjourned.
Good, bitch. Go on some more. 15,000 credits? Let's go. Into the unknown. Oh, I need to go make something to eat, but I don't wanna. This is sad that I'm scared to eat anymore. Oh, it's him. It's...
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. It's a high honor. Have to do something big for the colonies to earn that sort of designation. Only ever met a couple myself, and certainly never given one orders. No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
Another 12,000.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure, but with all that squared, it's time to get you a new... There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up Terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you? Any chance to bag some bugs, right? Well, I can provide. Let me just check my... Okay. All restrictions are off on this Terramorph. These missions are straightforward. proceed to the location?
Wait a minute. Okay, so it's Barrett, Sarah, Sam. Barrett is back at... Not Barrett, Sam. Wait, Sam is back at... Wait, where's the realtor? Right there. We'll talk to them real quick. Get my penthouse.
Never a better time than right now to settle down and make New Atlantis home. If you're a citizen, of course. Well, well. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the... It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New... What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered. Great. You're in... Okay, you're all set. You'll love... Now that you're an owner...
Knew he was still at the damn thing. Many fucking videos.
Again, who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
Do you need something? Well, if it isn't our own Ranger. I hope you're not taking the job. A badge is just a symbol, a prompt. You don't have to wear the object to be true to those goals. Anyway, I'm just glad Ron Hope is gone. Those farmers are gone. But you prevented the next group of people from suffering. It was a hard choice that you made, but I'm proud of you, Captain.
Ah, hello. Ah, yes, we are done.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas.
Sarah and Sam are on my ship. Where is my ship? Right there. Ooh. Okay, there she is. Where the hell are the other two? Up this Sam.
Hey, you need something? Freestar Rangers. You did their dirty work and then some. So how'd you feel wearing the badge? Well, good on you. It takes a certain type of person to thrive there. Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be. Take Ron Hope. Everything he did was... I really hope you're wrong. Tough calling what to do with Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have sat right with me. But I wonder what's gonna happen to Hopetown. I think Paxton Hall went out of control. But no doubt Ron Hope bears some responsibility. As much fun as it is being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business. There's plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky.
Your ship smells so much better than Dad's? Like, a lot.
Where the hell is Sarah? I know she's here. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dumb. But she's on the other side. Yep, there she is.
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't it? Despicable is too kind a word. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an I'm relieved to hear you say that. Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injury. Had you taken the money, this would have been a very different... I'm proud of you. It took a lot of integrity to say no to that offer. No, it certainly isn't. Well, I think I've lectured you enough. I have something I need to discuss with you. Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? Raw energy? I've never heard that one before. I shouldn't be surprised. The artifacts aren't exactly what you'd call normal. True. But hey, how else would you describe it? The artifacts are so different, so alien. And I'm certain one of them reached out and... Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no... Frustrating? No. Bewildering. It would be... oh, well... an explorer's dream to solve... I knew I picked the right person for the... Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna set my mission and then go on. Back to the grind, apply for a job, no. There. That's what we'll do. Oh, I gotta load up. Okay. Wait, that's 59. Where's my other one? Oh, 68. No, the penicillin needs to come back to me. Penicillin X, gimme. Alright. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take off for a bit. I'll be back later. So, take care and have fun today.